Okay. Your friend has sent a graph. Okay, do I need to advise you of how to draw?
Yes, please.
Okay, so every time when I say if I want to draw the fx graph, what two sign diagram must I have?
The derivative and the second derivative.
Okay, I must have the f prime x sign diagram. This is the f prime x graph, right? So when I want to do a f prime x sign diagram, based on the f prime x graph, what are the important points that I must put on it?
-3.
The x-intercept. Am I right? Yes. -3 and 1. So if the f prime x graph is above the x-axis, then I put a positive sign. If it's below the x-axis, I put a negative sign. Below the x-axis, I put a negative sign. So if f prime x is positive, so for x less than -3, y equal to fx is increasing. So that means the y equal to fx graph will be going up until it reach the point whereby x equal to -3. Then after that, it will go down. Okay. Then it will turn at x equal to 1. Then after that, it will go further down. Right? So that is how we get the thing. Based on all this information. So is my shape of the graph of y equal to fx correct or not? I'm going to produce the sign diagram for f double prime x. So based on the f prime x graph, there are two turning points here. So I name this A and this one is 1. So I will mark my A around here. I don't know because the question didn't give me the value. And I will mark 1 here. This means f double prime A is equal to 0. And f double prime 1 is also equal to 0. And this also implies that the coordinate the x coordinate of the inflection point of y equal to fx are A and 1. So that's why there's an inflection point here and there's another inflection point here. And for A, x equal to A, this inflection point and the difference with x equal to 1 is here. So at x equal to 1, this is called horizontal inflection point. This is horizontal. This is non-horizontal. Clear? Okay, now we put down the sign. If f prime x graph is going down, f double prime will be negative. Going up, positive. Going down, negative. So that means fx graph over here is concave, you see? Concave until A. Then it turns convex. Then it turns concave. So the graph for fx will go in this way. The position is not important, up to you. Here, turning point. The shape will be concave until here. Yeah, then it turns convex until it reach 1. So you see it reach 1. If I draw like that, then I'm wrong. Why? Because here supposed to be, so my graph is wrong. Because it's supposed to be a horizontal inflection point. So you have to go in this way, then it go flatten at here. Clear? Then after that, it turn concave. So you will go down. So we have to be very careful when we draw horizontal inflection point. Make sure over here you exaggerate a bit to show that it is horizontal. So this point is called horizontal inflection point. This is at this point. So this point B, I call it B. So you have to label all very clearly. So if we give you 3 marks, all here is explanation. You don't draw that, that is up to you. So we will give 3 marks in this way. Shape, 1 mark. Turning point, 1 mark. Okay, inflection point, location must be correct. The way you draw your inflection point must be correct so that you can get the 1 mark. So total, this is only 3 marks. Have I explained it clearly to you?
Yep.
Anyone got any question you like to ask? The position of the graph, never mind. You can draw a bit higher, a bit lower, it doesn't matter. Hello?
Yeah.
Is there any more question? Okay. So the rest you can do it by yourself. Okay, now, if from here I want to draw F double prime. Okay, I wish to draw this one, F double prime graph. So by the way, we know that Fx is what? How many degree what? You see your F prime X. Yeah. F prime X is degree.
X.
Degree what?
2. 3.
No.
3, 3, 3,
It got
yeah,
2
3.
turning point. It got 2 turning point means it's degree 3. That means cubic. So your fx will be quartic, degree 4. We call it quartic. Yeah. So your f double prime x will be if I have y equal to x to the power of 4, dy dx, 4x cubed. It will be
What should I take?
1 degree lower. This is a true fact that you have to know. I tell you, I'm going to definitely ask this in your SAT2. I'm repeating this many times. So it's quartic, it's quadratic. So negative means the graph is below the x-axis. The graph will pass through A and pass through 1. So it will be negative, go up, positive, come down. So this is your y equal to f double prime x. So I'm going to definitely come out for curve property. I will give you either f prime or I give you all the 3 graphs. You have to know which is which. So I can give you a graph like in example 11, the answer there. I can give you this graph. This I can say the above is the graph for y equal to fx, f prime x, and f double prime x. So determine which graph is y equal to fx, y equal to f prime x, and y equal to f double prime x. So we go by looking at the degree. And we look at where is the x-intercept, where is the turning point, then we will know. So I will judge using this one. Look, turning point, x-intercept. So obviously this is prime, this is fx. Clear? Hello?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah? So I want you to try to sketch the graph of y equal to fx for this one. This is the f prime x. Are you doing it?
Yes.
Have you got the shape?
Not yet.
Hmm. Have you produced the sign diagram for f prime x and f double prime
Yes.
x? Hello, where is your graph?
I have no idea how to draw this.
What do you mean you have no idea? Have you produced your f prime x sign diagram and your f double prime x sign diagram?
How do you do the double prime? Because in between the two inflection points, the is both like positive and negative, right?
Okay. Let me show you how I produce each sign diagram. Everyone, look at the board. Okay, where is the x-intercept?
At 0.
Less than 0, the whole graph is above the x-axis. More than 0, the graph is below the x-axis. So now you get the sign?
Yeah.
Any doubt?
No.
Okay, now f double prime. Can someone tell me why I mark A and B here?
Yeah, the intersection point, right?
Nothing to
Points.
do with, yes. A and B is are the turning point of y equal to f prime x. So therefore, f double prime A will be equal to 0 and f double prime B will be equal to 0. Am I right?
Yep.
Okay, now for x less than A, f prime x is going up. So you have a positive sign. Because f double prime x is the rate of change of f prime x. Am I right? So between A and B, the f prime x graph is going down, so the rate will be negative. Then it positive again. So from these two sign diagram, I'm going to make a conclusion about my fx graph. Can you tell me the location of the turning point?
0.
So we will say that the local maximum is at x equal to 0. So now we want to talk about the inflection point. Both inflection points are non-horizontal, agree? So, and for x less than a, it is convex. So the shape will go like that until a. Did I do it correctly? Am I right?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Is it not convex?
It's not correct. My shape is definitely not correct.
Oh, your shape is wrong.
Because I didn't look at this. It have to be go up and convex. So it only made up of this part. Because there's no turning point here. So you have to look at, is convex? So I have to write another statement and increase. So when you talk about convex, you have two parts. So convex and increase only the right-hand side part. So the curve have to go like that until you reach A. Am I right?
Yeah.
So now you can draw it. X between A and B, in between got 0, it will be concave. So that means from A onward here, it will go up until it reaches 0 here. So still go up, then it will go down. Because here is negative. Then after that, it will convex again, but go down. So you will take the right left-hand side. So can you please sketch the graph? On the same axis there. Have you got the answer? Hello? Can someone send me the graph after I analyze for you? So you join the three parts together. The where is the position, up and down, it doesn't matter. Hello, answer? Can I make a request?
Yes.
Ethan, can you send me your answer? Ethan Wong.
Yes, Miss.
Can you send me your answer? Let me have a look at your graph. Personal, you can send personal. You don't have to send to group. So when it comes to graph sketching, there's a lot of analysis. We really have to analyze properly. It's not an easy task here. You need to have a lot of knowledge. Okay, Ethan, your graph is fine. Okay, but I'm going to let you have a observation. Observe carefully. Okay. Are you done? We have done this with one of the question that we did in the, I think, exercise 3C or whatsoever. Okay, class, look. Do you realize the height of this almost the same? So that means your fx graph must be symmetrical. Because they have the highest rate, the absolute value of the highest rate and the lowest rate are the same, are almost the same. So the graph have to be symmetrical. So that means the inflection point must be symmetrical. So I will mark the inflection point. My black will be for f prime x, fx. So it will turn here. It will turn, the turning point will be here. So I just mark the height as I like. You want to mark it higher also can. Yeah. So you will go this way. So going up until x equal to a. Continue to go up. Okay, so your graph has to be smooth. Okay. Mine is too high, that's why very difficult. So continue to go up until here. So that's why here is an inflection point. Can I allow me to redraw? Yeah, make it smooth. Go up, steepest here, then turn. You see, this point is steepest. Positive gradient. Yeah. Then after that, it will come down. You look at here. It will come down, concave, until here. So it must be around the same point, symmetrical. Okay, my graph is not good. Yeah, so I redraw. So it will be concave until here. Then it turns convex. You get me? So the shape of the graph should be like that, smooth. If I can draw it straight away, would be better. Yeah. So there is an inflection point. You get me? So sometimes you have to look at the height of the turning point as well. If they are different, then the inflection point value will be different. One will be steeper than the others. If it's the same, the graph should be at the same height, same steepness. Okay? Hello?
Makes sense, I guess.
Okay, so in your SAT 2, definitely there will be one question on that, and you can have a look at the past year paper that I posted. Yeah. So it can be of anything. I can just give you the sign diagram. So can you please download one of the curve property exercise that I have given you? That exercise include most of the question that I may ask in your SAT. So that's why for that particular part, I give you extra exercise because your textbook didn't give you enough exercise on that. Okay, from next week onward, I will talk about E, D, E, F, and G. Okay, and the review set. Then the following week, we will prepare for our SAT. Then, so you still have 2 weeks to study. So you really have to, and please take note. And please take note that you can bring in 1-page handwritten notes, and you can use your calculator. So please prepare your 1-page handwritten notes. I will not prepare for you. The reason is because the thing that I think you need to know and you really need to write down so that during exam, you can use it is very different. Every student have different needs.
Wait, we can use our notes?
Yes.
Like the whole thing?
Listen here. Listen. I didn't say the whole thing. I said 1 page notes on the A4 size paper. Up to you. Got line, no line, that doesn't matter. A4 size. Okay? 1 page, huh? So online, I will check the notes first. I make sure you only have that notes with you. So 1 page, A4 size, you can write whatever you want. You can write example, you can write whatever you want. You can write how small you want, up to you.
As long as it's in that 1 page.
Yes.
So even if we fit the whole book inside the 1 page, we also can bring it in.
But handwritten notes.
Oh,
Sure.
Okay.
You think
Thank
you
you.
can fit inside? You can think you can fit inside? What for you fit everything inside? If you don't understand what is it you put inside, when you open, you also don't know what is
You
it.
underestimate my abilities.
Your notes must be written by yourself so that you will know how to use it during the exam. You get what I mean? When people give you the chance of putting one-page handwritten note means, oh, maybe I don't remember certain thing, or maybe I may not be able to recall this. So I just draw this diagram, search function, I write down the function. So I know that this is 1 over B. Like for Misto no need because I memorized already. You see, I can produce here straight away for you. For logistic, the curve will go like that. You see, I can write the formula freely to you. I memorized already. So for me, I don't have to write down this one. I memorize. Right? So this is limiting value is C. This point is C over 2. And I think this is ln A over B. By the way, I'm telling you, I don't have my notes in my hand. I purposely do it like that so that I won't get Alzheimer. Huh? Yeah. When you reach 60 years old, you better trigger your mind to think. You get what I mean? That is how you fit your one-page handwritten notes. Important information that you need. So I told you already, different students have different needs. So I'm not going to prepare the one-page handwritten notes for you because it won't be useful to you. I have to make you study, make you learn so that you know exactly what is it. Okay?
Yes, Miss.
Okay? So thank you, class. Work hard.
Bye-bye, Miss.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.